Last minute, I decided not to.
You would have lost about 10 pounds here tonight if you'd worn that.
Steve Harvey beat you to it.
Steve Harvey did.
He actually did wear that.
So you guys, you're getting a little fodder for future shows from this evening, you think? You're going to make fun of a lot of people here?
I'm going to meet people and be nice to them to their face, and then I'm going to totally make fun of them.
No, Tina, that's not cool.
Make fun of me trying to think of substantive questions to ask you. Meanwhile, Tina, you're nominated for your writing on SNL. You were a writer and then now a cast member. Was it easier to write the material than to deliver it? I mean, because if you bomb, you at least have some cover as simply a writer.
There's been times where I've talked performers into doing something like, no, this would be great, and you kind of know they're going to eat it, and now that it's, yeah, you can't really hide in the green room and watch somebody else chunk it. You have to take your lumps.
Chunk it, is that what they call it in the biz?
That's a technical term.
Anyway, well, UVA graduate.
Yeah.
Wahoo wah. Great to see you both. Have a terrific time tonight. Tina Fey and Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
Nice.
Total who call. That was great.
Nice to see you. You look terrific. Now back to you, Matt.
I'm here with the star of Crossing Jordan on NBC, Jill Hennessy. Hi, Jill. How are you?
I'm very well, Matt. Thank you.
Here is a presenter tonight.
Yes.
What are you presenting? What award?
I'm presenting Best Supporting Actor in a Miniseries or Movie and Best Director in a Miniseries or Movie with Michael Chiklis.
It should be fun. When you watch TV these days, besides your own show, what's catching your attention?
Oh, boy. Bernie Mac.
You like that?
I love Bernie Mac. I think he's one of the funniest people on TV. His show just comes straight from the heart. I love Will and Grace. I love Saturday Night Live, and I love the Today Show, I have to say.
I was waiting. Did it have to come at the end of the list?
Sorry, well, the order wasn't necessarily important, really. But
let me ask you about the upcoming season. Crossing Jordan going up against CSI Miami. Any concern about that? I mean, it's the franchising of a popular show. You know about that from Law & Order days.
Oh, exactly. But you know what? I haven't seen their show. It's a different entity than CSI. And all I know is how good our show is. And basically, we're filming a film every 8 days. NBC supported us. Jeff Zucker, God bless him, has been with us from the beginning. They're putting so much more into the show this year. And the crew is basically working around the clock to make this show look as good as it does.
I wish you the best of luck, not only tonight, having fun as a presenter, but in the upcoming season.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jill. Good to see you.
I guess see you tomorrow.
All right. Katie, back to you.
Matt, you just hate this job, don't you? Yeah, right. All right, now we're going to head to Isaac Mizrahi, who has one of the best seats, or the best spots in the house. Isaac, you haven't gotten into a cat fight with Joan Rivers yet, have you?
No, are you kidding? We have nothing to do with each other. Are you kidding?
We've never met before.
Katie, I got the spot, baby. I'm on the red carpet. I mean, your view looks good, but I'm here with Cynthia Nixon from Sex and the City, right?
Right.
Now, you're nominated for an Emmy, and so is Kim Cattrall, the same award,
Same one.
right? Ooh, is that, on the set, is that getting a little kind of vicious? Like, I'm going to get that Emmy?
No. We wrestled for it beforehand.
Did you? Oh,
I won't tell you who won.
Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. Look at you. You're pregnant.
I'm pregnant. I'm quite pregnant.
Pregnant and glamorous.
Not an easy combination, but I'm trying. I'm really trying.
Now, what did you do special this time to make yourself glamorous? First of all, the dress.
Thank you. Jeffrey Mashi for Chaikin. I think he did a very nice job. I tried to,
Well, you look amazing.
Thank you.
Good luck to you and Kim.
Thank you.
Thanks. Katie, to
All
you.
right, Isaac, thanks so much. I'm far from the matting crowd, as they say, and with me now is the star of 24, Kiefer Sutherland. Hey, Kiefer, how are you?
Very, very well.
So
How are
nice
you?
to see you again.
Thank you.
Explain the concept of the show for people who haven't seen it.
The show revolves around a central character by the name of Jack Bauer, who I play, and it just covers a 24-hour period in his life that almost everything that's can possibly bad happens to him. He's a government agent. He's in charge of protecting the President of the United States. The people that want to hurt the President of the United States also use his family as leverage against him, and he is weighed with the conflict of what is more important to him, his responsibilities to his career and his country, or his responsibilities to his family, and he plays out over this 24-hour period trying to balance those choices.
In real time, so to speak.
Yes,
when you were first, when the concept was first proposed to you, were you at all skeptical, Kiefer?
Well, it's very funny. The first time I ever read the script, in parentheses it says this takes place in real time, and I was like, yeah, that's nice. Where's my dialogue?
Yeah.
Let's see what the character's like. And so I really took the piece based on the interaction of all the characters in the show. It wasn't until I started working with Stephen Hopkins that I really saw how the time format of the show, this real-time aspect, was going to really play out. That's when I got very excited about what its potential was.
Well, I know a lot of people rave about the show. Kiefer
well,
Sutherland, so good to see you. Good luck
very
tonight,
nice to see you.
and
Thank
have a
you
great
very
time.
much. Thanks, that we are.
All right, as you can see, TV's biggest stars are arriving by the minute. They're heading down the red carpet where press and photographers, we call them the paparazzi, from all over the world are covering tonight's celebration of the 54th Annual Emmy Awards. We'll be right back.
More stars coming up live on Countdown to the Emmys 2002. Sponsored in part by Visa. It's everywhere you want to be.
Hey, can I write a check for this?
I just need to see some ID.
Hold that thought.
Eunice, hi.
Come on, Lift. Okay, so I was in a movie with an extra, Eunice, whose hairdresser, Wayne, attended Sunday school with Father O'Neill, who plays racquetball with Dr. Sanji, who recently removed the appendix of him who dumped you sophomore year. So you see, we're practically brothers.
Tired of looking for ID? Use the Visa Chair card to get you in, out, and on with life.
I forgot my ID again.
Wow. Worried about losing your wow? Ask your dermatologist or plastic surgeon about Botox Cosmetic, or call for the name of a doctor in your area. It's not magic. It's Botox Cosmetic.
Now that you've married my daughter, I think it's about time we had a little talk about the birds and the bees.
With all due respect, I've already been given that talk.
Not my version. After the bee stings the bird, the bee dies.
Coming from the producers of Frasier, In-Laws.
Wow, honey, he really likes you.
In-Laws, a new comedy starring Dennis Farina. Premieres NBC this Tuesday at 8, 7 Central.
I'm here with...
Countdown to the Emmys 2002 will continue in a moment here on NBC.
Just getting the Emmy party started. And what you don't see tonight, they'll show you tomorrow. Don't miss Today at the Emmys. Morning after show, only on NBC.
I can't go more than a few hours without a cigarette.
I can't go more than a few feet without the oxygen tank.
I tried to stop, and I put on 5 pounds.
I've lost 25 pounds.
I have trouble getting out of bed without a smoke, man.
I have trouble getting out of bed.
No, I don't think I can quit.
I don't think I can operate.
It's Emmys 2002, Next Access Hollywood.
It's a jam for the ladies and a superstar. I can lead the whole set but never go too far. It's a jam for the ladies and a superstar. I can lead the whole set but never go too far.
All right, back here live along the red carpet as we count down to the Emmy Awards. It's Jon Stewart, of course.
Hello.
He's the nominated host of The Daily Show on Comedy Central. Nominated, by the way, not only as a host, but as a writer and producer as well, right?
Yes!
So this is one of those nights where you'd want everything to come together perfectly. You'd want your entire ensemble to be perfect. And did that happen for you? Look at this, folks. These are supposed to be cufflinks, and you have used twist ties from a garbage bag.
Yes, from a hefty garbage bag, yes. It's a new look that I'm going for. It's not that I couldn't find cufflinks. It's that it's a style choice.
So next year, everybody will be doing
what are you
this.
kidding me? It's going to be hefty everything. Bags, ties.
Let me ask you about hosting
Recyclables.
duties. You did the Grammys.
Yes.
What's Conan O'Brien likely facing at this moment?
At this moment, probably they're bathing him right now. Usually at this time, about a half hour before the show.
Right.
They're bathing him. Then he will receive a grape leaf and powdered sugar treatment.
Right.
Just to get him fresh and his skin jumping alive. Then he'll be carried on a litter down to the stage where he will begin the long walk. Dead man walking, I believe.
Needless to say, a couple of nerves, though, probably.
It's a very nerve-wracking experience, but you know what? He does it every night.
Yeah.
So I think for him, he's just going to do great. He's going to blow it away because it's right in his wheelhouse. By the way, it is 125 degrees here, not a bead of sweat. The man literally just came out of a crisper. A refrigerated crisper.
Hey, listen,
Unbelievable.
when you look at your 3 nominations, you look at hosting, writing, and producing. I mean, hosting's got to be a big ego trip, but how do you feel about the others? Which is more important?
I like the other 2 because those are coattail nominations. I get to do nothing and ride on the coattails of all those other talented people that work with me. So that's exciting.
Well, good luck tonight.
I've heard this is the countdown to the Emmys.
This is that, yes.
I can't wait for the launch.
The actual show.
The actual show.
Takes place in a little
coming
while.
up. I'm excited.
John Stewart. Always
Good to
good
see
to
you,
have
Matt.
you here. Thanks. Let's go back upstairs. Katie?
Yes, Matt. We are the warm-up act, and I love John Stewart, and I also love Bernie Mac. He's here. He's a first-time nominee. Hey, Bernie,
Katie.
how are you?
I'm good, Katie. How you doing?
So nice to see you. The first year of the show,
Right.
an Emmy nominee. Life's pretty good, huh, Bernie?
Life always been good. you
Yeah?
know? I mean, you come out here, just be yourself, have a good time.
Yeah.
It's not no rehearsal. That's for doggone sure.
But this is your first Emmy?
Right, this is my
nomination,
first,
your
right,
first
first
Emmy
one, first
award
one.
show. You've never been
Right.
here before,
No,
right?
it's my first time.
And so what are you thinking tonight?
Well, I know it's you know, I take things in stride. You know what I mean? It's the first time. It's exciting. It's exciting for my family and all my people back home in Chicago. Everybody's excited, and it's a fun time. And I'm just gonna make the best out of it. There's no pressure on me. I'm happy to be a part of you know, a traditional thing that's been going on as a little kid watching this on television, and here I am sitting next to you enjoying it myself. So Katie is sweet.
Yeah, I bet. Now, you might, if you win tonight, you would be the second black actor to win Best Actor in a Comedy Series. Are you thinking about that at all?
No, I'm not thinking about it. If it happens, it happens. You know, whatever. You keep doing what you're doing. I don't do things for rewards, you know. I do things, I have passion. I do it from my heart. And I think the best thing about receiving something is not expecting anything.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just wanted to give a good show and make people smile and laugh. And we're doing that, and the people acknowledging it. And that's my reward right there.
Well, you know, you've got your beautiful family. Come on in, y'all.
my
You've got
family.
your wife
It's my wife, Rhonda.
and your daughter.
My daughter,
Hi,
Janice.
how are you all?
And my son-in-law, Trey.
Not bad. Are you guys having a good time?
Oh, we're enjoying it very much. Yes. Thank you.
Great to see you. Good luck tonight.
Thank you so much.
And enjoy the show. Thought you might want to make a little TV appearance tonight. Looking good. Anyway, Matt, back to you.
Here with Alec Baldwin, who's here nominated for his role in Path to War. It's great to see you. You've done a red carpet or two in your day. Is it still as exciting?
You got a lot of people here. It's noisy. Yeah, no, it's always fun. It's always fun.
Nervous before something like this? I mean, as a nominee, does it matter that much to you?
Well, you know, if you don't win, it really isn't that big a deal. I mean, someone once taught me years ago that getting nominated is what's the most important thing. But so if you don't win, it's not that big a deal. And if you do win, it is a big deal. You know, it's kind of weird. You know what I mean?
So many television shows have kind of broken through this year. Some newcomers to the nominees. Anything in particular that you've been watching and have become enamored with?
Well, when I watch TV now, I'm just amazed at how much HBO has really changed TV. And that for the first time now you have cable original programming that's competing with network programming and so forth. And you know, I don't envy the people that are doing the programming at the networks right now to try to keep up with that edgier, more adult content. So every year it becomes more intense. Like 6 Feet Under now is another. Everything they put out there almost just about gets an immediate following.
Again, good luck tonight. Nice of you to stop by. Have a good time also. Katie, back to you.
Thank you, Matt. With me now, husband and wife nominees from Malcolm in the Middle, Jane Kaczmarek, and from The West Wing, Bradley Whitford. Nice to see you
Hi,
guys.
Katie.
How are
Thank
you?
you.
You look fabulous. Was it hard to find a
Thank
part-time
you.
maternity gown?
I was very lucky. There's a costume designer in my show named, I was going to say named Katie Couric.
No, actually, I don't do that on the side, Jane, but...
named Heidi Kaczynski, and she knows my body very well, and so it was great to have her in-house, and she designed this for me.
Well, you look
so
beautiful. When do
thank
you do?
Not until Thanksgiving. I've got 2 more months to go, so This is my third, and I got a little big, a little fast.
I think you look fantastic. Meanwhile, it must be so much fun, Bradley, for you guys to come to an event like this, not only as a couple, but as 2 Emmy nominees.
We are so lucky in so many ways, and we're so lucky before we got lucky in show business, but it has been so wonderful and rare to go through all of this craziness, you know, holding someone's hand, and for us to be nominated together has just been a blast.
Yeah, you played Lois on Malcolm in the Middle. Not exactly June Cleaver, is she, Jane?
She's not. The pearls came off long ago.
But she's great. She must be so much fun to play.
She is. You know, she doesn't have a lot of the privileges that we have raising our kids. She doesn't have anyone to help her. No one cleans up the house. Nobody helps with cooking. She's got to do it all herself. So it's pretty easy to tap into that and think, what would I be doing in this situation if there was absolutely nobody around to rely upon? And that's what I think people see every week.
4 boys is rough.
Yeah, meanwhile, I know that you've done a lot of work in other series, Bradley, smaller parts. We're big fans of yours from Billy Madison. My daughters and I think you rock in that movie. But when you go to work on the West Wing, you must think it doesn't get much better than this.
I'll tell you, Aaron's achievement, I think, is unprecedented. The scope of it, the quality and the volume is just every day I get to work on a great scene.
And the show is so hope-filled. That's what I love so much about The West Wing. I'm just inspired to be a better person after I watch it every week.
Well, that's great. That's good television, right?
That's very good television.
Well, Jane and Bradley, so great to see you.
Thank you.
Good luck tonight. Good luck with the baby.
Can we say one thing? Ubid.com, if you want to buy any clothes, all the money goes to charity. Ubid.com starting
autism
tomorrow.
research, right?
Yes, we've gotten a lot of celebrities tonight are donating their tuxes and their dresses. The auction starts tomorrow on ubid.com for 2 weeks.
And pregnant ladies can bid on yours.
Yes,
all right,
correct.
thank you guys so much.
Bye.
Matt, back to you.
All right, Katie, thank you. The stars are still filing past me here along the red carpet for television's big night. With me now are the stars of 6 Feet Under, both nominated for lead actress in a drama, Frances Conroy and Rachel Griffiths. Ladies, congratulations. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Talk about some juicy roles for women on a television show. This isn't really like a Norman Rockwell movie. These are some unusual roles. How did you find approaching this character when you first started?
I think there's a lot of actresses where you could say the roles aren't big enough for the actresses, and you can kind of really see that the actress has got so much more in her. And I'd say all the female roles on 6 Feet Under are as big as we are, so you just can fill them out. That's how I find it.
It must be wonderful for you to find a role like this that you can really sink your teeth into.
Well, she's a fascinating person, and of course you don't know until the next episode what's going to happen next. So you're jumping from one thing to another spontaneously, really, and that's quite wonderful.
From what I understand, the first nomination for both?
Yes.
Yeah? So you're nominated in the same category. Now, obviously, we're friends here, but is that a little bittersweet?
Oh, God, no.
Not at all. My family just rang me and they said to tell Franny that they really don't mind if I lose to her.
Oh, God.
They adore her, and
she has this cool family in Brooklyn. They're great. Cool.
Well, good luck to both of you. I know it's an exciting night and a big night for the show, 6 Feet Under. So congratulations.
Thank you.
It's Cinderella time.
And now let's check in with Access Hollywood's Nancy O'Dell and Pat O'Brien, who I understand are currently taking wagers on tonight's races. Rachel, thank you.
All right, thank you. All week long, we've been having the viewers, pick who might be the winners.
Yep, and on our website at accesshollywood.com on MSN, here's who the viewers think should win for the Best Drama Series.
The forensic experts of CSI were your top choice for Best Drama.
And as far as Best Actor in a Drama Series, well, 24's Kiefer Sutherland ran away with that vote.
And Secret Agent Alias's Jennifer Garner kicked her way to the top of the list for Best Actress in a Drama.
Now, of course, Pat, the show hasn't even started yet, so we'll just have to wait and see if you were right.
The suspense is on.
Hey, how you doing? Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Looks like somebody got a haircut.
Too short?
They're always glad you came.
Hey, no, you can't drive the truck.
See you tomorrow, Bobby.
Can you come in and play?
Who can you count on? You know them by name.
What goes around comes around. That's why the Tiger Woods Foundation joined Target stores to create Start Something, a program that helps kids become role models and pursue their dreams. Target gives $2 million a week to local communities and programs like Start Something. Join Start Something today. Visit any Target store or Target.com. Together, we can keep the cycle of good going around.
They're the friends we've grown to love.
Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door.
Thursday, the wait is over.
Oh my God. Okay.
The new season of Friends begins this Thursday on NBC.
Last season on ER.
Smallpox.
They were prisoners of a deadly virus.
Am I next?
On the season premiere,
We need to evacuate.
The ER?
The entire hospital. Everyone but you.
a desperate search for an answer
The hospital is abandoned.
to a global disease.
We picked this up from a missionary hospital.
When?
36 hours ago.
ER has done it again. It's the one season premiere no one misses. With that one incredible surprise only ER can give you.
Is anybody out there?
The season premiere of ER, NBC this Thursday at 10/9 Central.
And welcome back to Countdown to the Emmys, a little Emmy trivia.
All right.
Do you know the biggest loser in Emmy history? Dynasty, nominated 24 times, never won an Emmy. I'm shocked, aren't you?
No, absolutely. A lot of big people didn't win. Jackie Gleason never won one, although Art Carney won 5. Andy Griffith never won one. Don Knotts also won 5. Don Knotts nominated 5 times, won 5 times.
Angela Lansbury never won an Emmy.
Are we playing Can You Top This?
No. But just fun Emmy facts to know and tell. Meanwhile, one of tonight's highly anticipated races has got to be the one for Outstanding Drama Series.
Let's take a look at 5 shows that know how to tell unforgettable stories.
Let's stick to the how. We'll deal with the why later.
Hello, Dolly.
Every murder comes back to a dead man. Another victim or an accomplice. If you were looking for a chance to set the record straight, this is it. Once a lawyer gets involved, it ain't between you and God anymore.
Search doesn't always mean destroy.
I think the American dream is still safe.
My dad is not so great. He's dead.
I miss what we had.
I'm about to become an undertaker.
I did it all for you.
Jack Bauer, CTU.
Man has saved my life twice today.
I'm just trying to buy some time.
Will you let me go?
If you hurt my daughter, I will kill you.
We're gonna write a new book. Right here, right now.
In a crisis, people need to feel like soldiers, not victims.
You listen to everybody, and then you call the play.
And it's the West Wing's 3rd season, and already they've garnered 17 Emmys. This year, the show has received 21 nominations, including Outstanding Drama. We're joined now by cast members Martin Sheen, Allison Janney, and Dule Hill. Good evening.
Good evening to you.
All together now.
You know, for the past couple of years, this show has been the show with the target on its back. Everybody's been shooting for it. I mean, how hard has it been, Mr. President, to stay in first place? Or in office, in your case?
No, we haven't given it that kind of thought, frankly. I mean, we just arrive every day for every episode and give it our best shot and see where it falls. We're not really focused on anything else. We got to be at work tomorrow morning very early.
6 a.m.
You have to be at work tomorrow. I have tomorrow, but they're working tomorrow.
Meanwhile, Allison, how much attention do you pay to what's happening in the real West Wing?
As little as possible. Truthfully, no, I occasionally will catch some of Ari Fleischer's press briefings, and I read the newspaper. But there are other cast members who really pay close attention to what's going on.
And obviously the writers, because much of the material is very timely. Did the show change a lot post-September 11th, Martin, you think?
No, I think we began to deal from that date with our premiere show this past season with terrorism and how to combat it. And we're still dealing with it through the campaign and the debates, the episodes that we've filmed already that begins Wednesday night.
Dule, it seems your role began in one place and has expanded and expanded and expanded. Are you surprised by the amount of work that you're getting in the scripts each week?
I don't know if I'm surprised. I'm thankful for it because you never know what Aaron's going to write. So every time I see words that involve me, I'm happy to do it, especially when it involves Martin and Allison.
I was going to say, and Martin's sort of been a mentor to you, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's very inspiring. I love him with all my heart. I mean, I think he's a great guy, such a humble man, and I respect him a lot.
Can you do the handshake? Can you do the handshake that we see all the time? See, that's not, Katie and I used to have one, but we kept ending up with black eyes and things like that. We never did that.
But you know, my character's going to grow and keep growing, and I'm eventually going to become president.
Dule, thanks very much. Allison, thank you. Martin,
thanks a lot.
Great to see you.
Nice to see you all. Have a terrific time tonight.
Thanks so much.
Anyway, good to see you, Martin. Let's now go back to Isaac on the red carpet.
I'm here with the star of In-Laws, Mr. Dennis Farina.
Hi.
How you doing? You
I'm
look
good.
so cool on this hot night.
Oh, thanks.
I love just a simple, classic tuxedo and a guy, little spot of color.
Thank you very much. And
Working.
coming from you, that means a lot.
Thanks a lot.
I appreciate it.
Now, you're married to Jean Smart on this new show, right?
Yes, I am.
In-Laws. Are you married in real life?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
No.
What do you like better, being married to Jean Smart or not being married? I mean, what's more fun? Because she's sexy. I mean,
Yeah, she is. Well, it's a toss-up.
It's a toss-up.
I think I don't know. I can't answer.
Okay, are you having fun
I'm having a
tonight?
ball.
You having fun doing the show?
Yes, we
Well,
are.
that's
Yeah,
great.
we have a nice little show. I hope everyone enjoys it.
I'm sure we will. I'm
Yeah.
sure we will. Well, listen, good luck, man.
Thanks a lot.
That was really fantastic.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
You're
meet
a
you,
nice
too.
guy.
Thank you. Katie?
All right, Isaac. Well, look who's here. I'm so confused. Am I at the Oscars? Sissy Spacek. Great to see you, Sissy.
Good to be here.
You're
Good to see
nominated
you.
for an Emmy tonight, aren't you?
I am.
Tell me about that.
Well,
Do you remember? Because if you don't, I know what you're nominated for.
for a film that I did with Jeremy Irons and Neve Campbell, directed by Henry Bromell, called The Last Call.
And you, of course, play Zelda Fitzgerald in that. And is it exciting for you to be here? I mean, after winning an Academy Award, being nominated for an Oscar, do you feel like this is sort of small potatoes or what?
No, this is great. Actually, I'm a little calmer this time. I'm actually not having an out-of-body experience yet. That comes a little later.
Good. Well, tell me, you know, you've done so many movies, Sissy, and you've done some television. How did the two compare? I mean, what appeals to you about doing something for the small screen versus the big screen? Is it all about timing and your scheduling? Because I know your family's so important and you like to work things around your kids.
It's all about the piece to me. It's all about the project, the story, the cast, the director, and the role.
And what attracted you to this? I mean, obviously, she was pretty wild and crazy.
She was wild, but of course, Jeremy Irons and Neve Campbell attracted me. But I play Zelda Fitzgerald as hallucinated by Jeremy Irons, F. Scott Fitzgerald. So that that added something to the mix for me.
When it comes to television, anybody that you're excited about meeting or seeing tonight, do you watch much television? I hope you'll say a little
watch
at
you.
least.
I'm embarrassed to say that in the last year I've watched mostly news shows.
Well, that's okay. It's been a big year for
It has
news,
been a big
so
year
I can
for
understand
news.
that. Well, Sissy,
Yes,
it's always
we have
great
our
to see
favorites.
you.
Thank you. It's always
And
good
you look
to be here.
beautiful.
Thank you, and you do as well.
And have a great time tonight.
Thank you.
Now let's go back to Matt.
All right, the stars continue to arrive. I've got Oprah Winfrey right here. I may have to do this one on the fly. Oprah, can you come over? How are you? Nice to see you. Well, I got you here. I figured I'd do it and they could see my tush at the same time. All right, come on over. Oprah's going to make her way around. As you can see, more people can... Stedman, how are you? Nice to see you. It's getting crazy down here. It's getting a little cooler. We're getting closer to airtime, and Oprah is making her way up on stage. That's fine. Here we go. Come on in, Oprah. Nice to see you. You are looking so beautiful. And let me start with a big congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
The first ever Bob Hope Humanitarian Award. I mean, you've gotten a lot of Emmys, like 4,000 Emmys.
No, only 30.
But this has got to mean something to you.
It means, you know, I think to be acknowledged for being a good human being or striving to be a good human being. I was thinking about it sitting in the makeup chair today. I think it doesn't get better than that. I think that's what everybody is looking for somebody to say you did good.
Right.
Just as a person to person.
You're not someone who normally likes a lot of public recognition for this sort of thing. You do a lot of fundraising work quietly.
I have my own private foundation, do a lot of things privately.
Are you comfortable then standing up on stage talking about things like that?
At first I said no, and then my friend said, why wouldn't you accept it? That's for Phil. Who can believe it? It's
like
for
me.
Dr. Phil.
It's like
I'm wondering, who is it? It's Dr. Phil. Look at what we have
Would
created.
you look at this? This is your guy here. Phil, come
All
on
of
over
this
here.
For you?
Dr.
Up and
Phil?
around.
Well, he's going to come around. I mean, that's some accomplishment right there.
pretty good.
How many
That's
years
pretty
ago could he have walked down this red carpet and no one
I
would have
know.
known him?
When we were in Texas together, nobody was screaming his name. But it's been really extraordinary. This whole Dr.
Right.
Phil trip has been really
We're going to
extraordinary.
talk to him in a second.
Yeah.
Oprah, congratulations. It's a great honor, and it's nice to have you here.
And you are looking so good.
Thank you very much.
You
I
are looking
appreciate
so
it.
good. I'm going to hand the mic over
stars
to
are
him.
continuing to arrive, and they're navigating their way through the red carpet as we get ready for the start of the 54th annual Emmy Awards right here on NBC.
We'll be back with more of television's biggest stars on Countdown to the Emmys 2002. Sponsored in part by Capital.
And welcome back, everybody. Every week, at least 5 shows make us laugh as we watch their characters attempt to make sense of family, career, relationships, and the basic meaning of life. Let's take a look at this year's nominees for Outstanding Comedy Series.
What are you, nuts? You don't even know what you're talking about.
My grandfather invented the Cobb salad!
I'm sorry if I offended anyone.
The angry family.
I am not the yeller.
You are the reason for the yeller!
Saboteur!
1. Don't touch me! Don't touch her!
2.
What do I do?
3.
Are you okay?
You have no idea how much this hurts.
If it ain't broke, don't marry it.
Don't you think it's kind of fetching?
My vagina is depressed.
Hello, lover.
I haven't had 2 people cheering me to have sex since I brought a Jewish doctor home for Thanksgiving.
One for the road?
Okay.
And now let's head back to Isaac Mizrahi on the red carpet.
Thanks, Katie. So joining me now from Will and Grace is Megan Mullally. Hello, darling.
Hello, darling.
How are you?
I'm well, and you?
No, I'm very well. This is not new to you. I mean, you have an Emmy already, right? And you've been nominated. This is the 3rd time.
Yes.
All right, so what, are you bored of the whole thing?
Hardly, no. It's always extremely flattering and
Well,
overwhelming and wonderful.
Of course. The only reason I ask is because I think you're Karen when I'm talking to you,
I
you know, and she would be
everybody
so
does, yeah.
bored, wouldn't she?
Yes. Yeah, I got my mom here, my mom's boyfriend, and my
you're
fiance,
kidding.
and the whole gang.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So, yeah,
I'm
it's great.
so excited. Well, listen, good luck again.
Thank you so
right?
much.
That was really fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Back to you, Katie.
All right, Isaac and Megan, thank you so much. With me now is the Emmy-nominated Matt LeBlanc from Friends. Hey, Matt, how are you?
I'm great.
I saw you earlier. I said, how you doing? You go, how you doing? You sounded just like Joey.
Well, this is the night to sound like Joey, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Joey's been very, very good to you, hasn't he? I know that Entertainment Weekly, I think, described you as the MVP on Friends. Do you feel like in the past that Joey hasn't gotten enough respect and that you as an actor haven't gotten enough respect?
No. I mean, I've always been very content to just, you know, come in and have a big funny joke at the end of a scene, or not have the big major storyline revolve around me, or it's, you know, it's an A, a B, and a C story on Friends, so it's really tricky to write, I guess. And to be just a part of it is great. I don't need to be the center. I get real nervous if I'm the one out front. So
I know, but a lot of attention has been paid to Joey this season and last season, which has been really great for you as an actor to stretch yourself, hasn't it?
yeah, the whole story arc last year with Rachel was really interesting. It's very ironic because when they first told us about the idea, the whole cast was like mutiny. Absolutely not. You can't do that. It's inappropriate. That's not right for him to feel that way. And now here we are. So it was a really good thing. It was another color.
Yeah, it helped you get below the surface of Joey a little bit. Meanwhile, you're competing against your friend and colleague, Matthew Perry, tonight. Do you feel bad about that?
No, I figured then if he gets it, then at least I'll get to hold it. So it'll be all right.
I know this is the last season of Friends, or probably the last season. Would you ever be interested in a spinoff?
It depends what the idea was, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't, you know, that's,
but you're leaving
that's
the
a
door
hard question
open?
to answer. Sure, I mean, if it was, you know, a spin-off where I played Phoebe, that would be hard, I think.
That would
That'd
be
hard to put.
challenging.
That would be a stretch.
All right. Well, good luck tonight.
Well, thanks.
So nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you. And
Take
you look
care.
great, by the way.
Thank you. So do you.
All right. See ya.
All right, Matt, back to you.
All right, Katie, thank you very much. Still cooking down here on the red carpet. Next to me is the Emmy-nominated star of the Rosa Parks story, Angela Bassett. Angela, good morning. Good evening, excuse me, and congratulations to you.
Thank you, Matt.
It's been decades since Ms. Parks refused to give up her seat on that bus, and yet the story remains significant to so many people. Why do you think that is?
Well, you say it's been decades, and it's only since 1955. And in reality, it's about a generation. It's not really that long ago. And yet so much has changed so dramatically by that, by that gesture. And it's so important. It changed the world.
People talk about the fact that it's difficult for women, and I'm sure African-American women, to find great roles. This has to be the exception to that.
This was wonderful. It was incredible. It took a long time for the story to come to the screen. I'm so glad that it was, for me, it was the right timing, because it is difficult, or I like to say a challenge.
Yeah.
Keep it on the positive.
Well, again, congratulations. Good luck to you, and thank you so much for spending time and stopping by with us.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you
Angela,
very much.
thanks. We're back with much more of the countdown to the 54th Emmy Awards right here on NBC along the red carpet.
Race.
Display technology for Countdown to the Emmys 2002. Furnished by Creative Technology.
And we're back above the red carpet. Joining us now is the star of Everybody Loves Raymond, Ray Romano. Ray, good evening, and congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you. Thank you. Good to be here.
You've been nominated in the past. You haven't won for Best Actor, that's right. Do you think because the people think you're playing yourself that they hold that against you?
I think it's because they think I can't act. No. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just happy. I know it's a cliche. I'm happy to be here. My parents get to come. That's why I was late, by the way. I apologize.